All right, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today, we have a very special guest. Mr. David Loy is with us. How are you, dude?
I'm doing good.
Man.
Thanks for having me.
It is a pleasure to have you. You have been on fire lately, dude. Let me tell you something, man. Congrats on everything that's been going on, dude. Video part. What else has been going on, man? You've been killing it. No, but I mean like that.
What else?
I feel like that.
A little more.
I feel like that in its own is like a monument. Like this day and age, right? It's like some people, they do video parts in like a month, right? They put it out and whatever. You can kind of tell it could be good, but like, man, you put in work and years.
For sure.
Which is like respectable and commendable and all of the above.
For sure.
Like, I love that.
I mean, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would say that for me, I'm a little bit more old school, as all of us are. You know what I mean? It's like when we grew up, it was like you had to wait years to see the footage. It's not instantaneously. And right. I'm older now. I'm 34. I'm not that old, but like I've had fucking a lot of injuries, you know, fair share of like mental health problems and addiction and all these things that come into play with like putting together a video part and like focusing and like really just like, all right, I want to do this thing, you know? I feel like, dude, I haven't put a part out in 8 years.
Damn. Wow.
So since the Birdhouse video Saturdays, this is the first part I've put out.
Wow.
By the way, Saturdays is still like behind a page. It's not we can't YouTube it. It's crazy.
Really?
Dude,
yeah.
I think it's because Red Bull Media owns it.
Oh, is that what you guys put it out under? Interesting.
Well, we put it out under iTunes first.
That was what it was.
And then I think Red Bull Media ended up buying it from them.
Okay.
So it is on the Red Bull Media site somewhere.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Well, if that's the case, that's great. Because we tried to look for it and we couldn't find it.
Yeah. So it is.
Because that was a great video. Jason Hernandez.
Dude, amazing.
Great video.
Jason Hernandez is one of the best like filmmakers and editors to work with, alongside Adam Mills. That was also a part of that. But like Jason coming in was like, it was like you guys working with Ty, you know?
Right.
It was very similar for me as like following you guys around with Mike Mo and stuff, and like seeing how Ty worked with all you guys, and then having someone like Jason come in and like do that for us. It was fucking rad. It was like, you didn't really have to think of spots. He thought of spots for you. The spots were fixed before you even got there. You know what I mean? Like, they were ready to go. No excuses.
No
like,
excuses.
oh, dude, like, I don't know, that car's in the way. He already had the car moved, you know?
But that's what it takes sometimes, is like these, is those filmers or photographers or people that are just in the trenches down for, oh, Deloitte, we're going to hit this spot. I'm going to go there. I'm going to make sure it's all good. We're going to Bondo it. We're going to do everything we need to do. We need to cut a kink off a rail, whatever. Then tomorrow we're going to get the clip.
Yeah.
Like the clip is what is like driving.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Those guys. And there's Transworld videos. Jason Hernandez working with John Holland. So he was coming off of just like the most insane
Nike videos?
Yeah.
Nike videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
He made the Nike videos
Bro.
too, you know? Like, he's one of the greatest. for
Always
sure.
always a good time to be. It's like it kind of gets you going.
Oh, for sure.
You're like, dude, if
100%.
this dude's serious, I better like do some shit, you know? God damn.
Absolutely. And then when you got the right crew of people together too, that makes a huge difference, you know? Like, when it's like, feels like it's family, and it's not like kind of you're separated and you just kind of get thrown in a van together. We had all been on a team together for, dude, I mean, I've been on this year's 21 years. So
Were you?
That's so sick.
Wait, what for video were you first in, dude? In Birdhouse.
Birdhouse was the beginning. So
The beginning.
yeah. So I grew up watching The End, obviously.
Right.
One
Everybody
of my favorite
did. Yeah,
videos.
so good.
Like, you know, I mean, Brian Sumner's the one that got me on Birdhouse. So like,
How?
Birdhouse was always like my number one pick that I wanted to ride for as a kid, you know? I had like a shop sponsor, so I got boards through the shop. Giant Distribution
Yes.
was just a football throw away from my parents' house. So I used to skate over there with my VHS tape and like drop it off, and hopefully someone gives me a call from like Pop War or Black Label or Element, because they were all in there at the time, and like Destructo was in there and a couple other people. I would go over to Blitz Distribution because me and my brothers played hockey right over by Blitz. So I'd go over there and drop my VHS tape off.
How old were you?
I was 11, 12-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, 11 or 12 already making sponsor me videos.
Well, dude, there was some before that, you know.
How old were you when you Lipslide El Toro?
I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
12.
That's gnarly.
I was 12, dude, and I did that first try.
Yeah, right.
Like, obviously, Heath Kirchart was one of my favorites, right? I wasn't doing it like, I just wanted to Lipslide El Toro because Heath did it, and I'm like, I want to do that too, you know? I didn't know about, like, don't go do an ABV. You're not supposed to do that, especially to Heath Kirchart.
Of course.
You know?
How was way later, though?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, the end came out in 99, I think, or 2000, and then I did that. Yeah, like way later.
Yeah.
So
But it's just like an homage to like Birdhouse.
yeah, it's paying paying homage to
paying
Heath,
homage.
and like just like he's one of my favorite skaters, you know.
Right.
But it's funny how that worked out because I went there just to board slide it, and then like so it was me, Figgy, Chris Gregson, John Dixon, and I think Riley Hawk was with us, and then both of my brothers, and then my dad to film.
Okay.
But we left our boards in my mom's car at church. So my mom drove to El Toro to drop our boards off and then watch her son jump down a 20-step rail. And my mom never came on street sessions. My dad always did. So my mom was there, dude. And it's like,
Wow.
I went there to board slide it. I board slid it. I rolled up a couple times. It took me like 3 or 4 times to board slide it. And then my dad like looks at me. He's like, you could lip slide it.
Oh, so your dad was there too?
Yeah,
He was
for
He's
sure.
filming.
My dad
Oh my
filmed
God.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, my
Talk
dad,
about-
my dad filmed all of like our old shit, like Figgy, Gregson, Dixon, myself.
Wow.
Like
That's so sick.
when we were younger, like he was the one taking us out to skate.
Was
And
he
then-
filming? I'm sorry to interrupt. Was he filming just long lens or fisheye too?
No, both. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he'd film fisheye. He'd film lines, dude.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he would
that's pretty
film.
rad.
He would film lines, dude. They might not look good, but he was out there getting it.
He was on a board?
Yeah,
He was,
yeah,
so he
yeah.
skated?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
skated.
My dad
Okay.
used to rip. Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
in the '80s, like he would build like they would go steal wood from lots in Huntington Beach and build vert
Perfect.
ramps and shit. I got
Gotcha.
photos of my dad doing like backside areas with my grandmother, like sitting in the background on like a vert ramp that's like one side's like 12 feet over vert, and then one side's like 8 foot with like little bit of flat bottom and like no deck on it. You know?
Wow. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I mean, my dad grew up Huntington Beach, like
okay.
punk rock, surf, skate, like that was what he
Damn.
did. So that's like how I got into it. You know, I picked up his board that was sitting at the house, and
So he said
so
you could lip slide it, and you said, okay. And
yeah,
you went back up and did it?
yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, he's like, I think you could lip slide it, and I just looked at him, I was like, you're right, I could.
And you did it
And
first
then
try.
I went up and I did it first try.
How were you? I mean, you're already 12 years old. Where were you skating at that point to like get comfortable on rails? Though?
It started at like Centennial Park,
Okay.
Santa Ana Park, because they had the 11-stair rail. So that was like Centennial Park was like before Deerdick had the street plazas, was building those all over the U.S. Like Centennial was, I guess, the first street plaza. There's no quarter pipes. There's no transition. There's banks. There's rails. There's
Right.
stairs. There's ledges.
Okay.
It's pretty simple, right? And then the Block of Orange, obviously,
yeah.
like before Centennial got built, that was there. But like as far as big rail skating goes, it was like, dude, me and Figgy, we just wanted to skate big rails. So like we would go to Franklin. Do you guys know Franklin? Where there's the 8, the 13,
Oh, yeah.
and the 18,
Yeah. Yep.
right?
Where Costin.
Costin filmed the line of Uto.
Oh, yeah.
That spot, right? So we would go there every weekend, dude. Like
Really?
literally almost every weekend. We would skate the 8 rail, we would skate the 13, and we'd skate the 18. Me and Figgy.
Just skating it just for fun.
Skating it and filming
Okay,
too.
okay.
Yeah, like there was one day, dude, when I did like I think I crooked the 13, I backlipped the 13, I ollied over the 18 rail.
I love it.
I
fucking
ollied
love
the
it.
straight 18.
Okay.
I 50'd the fucking 18 and I lip slid fakied it.
All in one day.
It was like all one day, or maybe 2 days. You know, my memory is a little bit. Here we go.
This is look at this dude.
There's the fucking Franklin. There's my little brother. Yeah, that's the same day.
Lip
That is
fakey.
so-
Lip fakey, ollie over the rail.
my God.
So those three are all the same day right there. I'm wearing the same outfit.
How did you even impact that? Like, dude.
And then that yeah, so all the same day,
oh
bro.
my God.
Yeah, all the same
You
day.
remember correctly.
Yeah, there's my dad right there with the GL2.
No
GL2.
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
bro.
So my dad had the GL2 and Gregson had the VX.
Oh my
Dude,
goodness, bro.
look at this dude.
Yeah.
Got the helmet rocking,
Right?
dude.
And then there was like a couple clips where my dad was like, you know, it's time to take the helmet off. But like the helmet's a valid story. Like we'll get into that, you know.
No, you're a young kid. That makes sense. You
Well,
know what I mean?
I hit my head, dude. I hit my head and I was in a coma for a week.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Fractured my skull when I was like 10.
Skating or
Yeah.
doing what were you
But
doing?
not doing anything crazy, dude. Just like fuck around shit. Like
Really?
at my grandmother's house in Irvine, there was just this little ledge, like maybe 2 feet tall, and like a sidewalk to a parking lot.
Okay.
And I had like my sandals on and like came out of the pool. This was like during the holidays, so it was like either Thanksgiving or Christmas time. Like my memory's really bad, especially from that time. You know, in my life, because you know, fucking fractured my skull and
yeah,
was in a coma.
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
dude, I just ollied out, and there was like it was fall for sure because there's leaves everywhere. And I just slipped out on leaves and just bang, smacked my head on the curb, and then just double bang, just hit the asphalt. Was just
Oh
gone.
my God.
Yeah.
You were in a coma for, was it an induced coma because you had like brain swelling or
It
something?
was
like what?
it was
'Cause sometimes they do that. They'll medically induce
I
it.
don't think it was medically
Okay,
induced. I think
okay.
I was just in a proper coma. Like I was out I was in intensive care, like spent like 3 weeks in the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
And you
Wow.
were out for 3 weeks?
No,
or-
I was out for a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
but
then
they
after
just
the
needed
fact-
to like monitor me
Yeah.
and like because you're so young, you know, and your brain is your most important thing that you have, right? Yeah, I fractured my skull. I had bleeding to the brain. They said if I didn't get like taken in, I would have died. If it was
I'm
like
sure.
a couple hours later,
Yeah.
if my parents, you know, waited that a little bit longer just to see like,
Oh, you're good.
you know, yeah,
Yeah.
oh, you're good. You know,
Yeah.
if my parents didn't give a shit,
Yeah.
Right.
like I wouldn't be here today.
Dude.
But yeah.
I know it was like a long time ago. I can't remember anything when I was 10 years old, but do you remember anything from being in the coma? Do you remember
No.
like dreams or hearing people or
All I
like
remember was either when I went back to my grandmother's house, like the smell of chestnuts that's all I remember. Like chestnuts.
roasting on an open fire?
Yeah, dude,
bro?
because she had this chestnuts.
crazy.
She had chestnuts and she was like cracking them during the holidays, whatever. And it, for some reason, like makes me feel nauseous. Yeah.
The smell of
Yeah.
Oh, ever since then
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
of that thing. So when
Yeah.
you were at 10, that it didn't make you nauseous then. Oh, that's interesting.
It was after the fact. Yeah.
Wow.
Super
so
weird.
chestnuts. If Raj was roasting some chestnuts right now,
Yeah, I'd probably go puke.
He would probably do that for some reason too.
Yeah. So
not,
random.
not because of you, but just because
Yeah.
Roger's Raj. Yeah.
got some chestnuts right here.
Yeah. So I probably would go puke, dude.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
So-
Isn't that funny that? Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
You can. I mean, this was years later, obviously.
And
but
then
you Lipslide El Toro, but then on a leafy block, you get in a coma.
Yeah. So the lip slides after, but yeah, it's like, dude.
You know what?
Yeah, but that's always how it happens, dude. You get fucked up like doing the little like, dude. I've rolled my ankle on curbs before.
This is true.
You know?
I've split my chin open on
Like
a
I've done
whack ass 50-50.
Like I've got smoked. See, that's the same outfit. So yeah, it was like crook, back lip.
That's a sick outfit.
That's just like little. That's just little super energy, David.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking my clothes off and board sliding. But yeah,
That was random as fuck.
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, my dad filmed most of this whole part actually.
Oh, you know what?
When did your dad stop going on?
So my dad filmed this. Wait, when
this
did he
is
stop?
Yeah.
You know what? Probably like I would say around like 16-ish.
Did you get like Dad, like I think you should probably chill, or were you? Like,
No, I mean I think it just like because I started getting in I started going on trips when I was like 13.
Right.
Like getting put in the van with adults without my dad's supervision.
Right.
You know? So like I think he knew once that time came, it was like his time to step away a little bit.
Of course.
But then he still had my little brother. So he still had Ethan to like go out and take skating and stuff.
Right.
So like, I feel like I would still go out and skate with them, you know.
That's dope.
But then I also had like my own crew of homies that I would skate.
Yeah.
But I also didn't have a license till I was 18. So it was like, and at the time I was traveling so much. It was like I didn't need a car or a license, you know.
Did you graduate high school?
I did.
Ah,
I did.
Interesting.
It's
interesting. No.
Hey, but dude, it's not tough.
What, you taking packets home and filling them out?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I got my diploma.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I did the schoolwork.
Okay.
I graduated. I'll give you a high five for that.
You just passed. You just
But
passed.
I tried to drop out, dude. I tried so many times.
Man, it just didn't work,
I
man.
tried, bro.
Parents are like,
Mama Loy was not letting it happen.
At least you got the diploma.
I got the
dude.
diploma,
A lot of
dude.
skaters at that time in their life, they don't.
Yeah.
Because that's when everything's happening.
For sure. I mean, everything was moving so fast. And I went to like a private school and I left like doing normal school in 8th grade because shit started picking up a lot for me. Like I had won 2 damn AMs, like
Okay.
Hurley, Birdhouse.
Right.
I was traveling a lot. There was like, and my school was like, yeah, so you can only miss like 30 days out of the year. And I was
so many
like,
tardies you could do.
I was gone like, dude, it was like 150 days of school year or whatever, you know, it was like out of control. So we chose to do online school, and that I did it for a little bit, and then it got to a point where I was like, fuck this shit. So I paid my fucking cousin and his and his smart friend to do all of my work for me.
From the money you were making from skating?
For sure, dude. Yeah, what was I gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just like, fuck. Just like
At the time when you're like, dude, when you're like 13 and you're making like a couple $1,000s a month, it's like,
Dude.
what do you do with all this money? Pay your cousin to do your schoolwork so you can keep fucking traveling and doing the thing, right?
so good, bro.
And it was like, dude, I was buying like video game consoles and shit. I don't even like video games. I was just buying them because I didn't know what to spend my money on.
Were you managing your own money back then? I mean, your parents
my
seemed like
mom
they're
would
pretty-
manage my
okay.
money for
Give you a
sure.
little like, hey, here's your little debit card or whatever.
Yeah, but I was also like a little. She was good with it though. She put a lot of money away
that's
into
good.
a savings.
Yeah.
But like, for whatever I had, I was reckless with it. Like, but I was like also hooking up all the homies, like all the like my friends that like came from nothing that like my parents would bring into the house. Like, I was buying them all food, snacks, like whatever, dude. Like, like they're my dogs, like that's
I
what
would have
I'm
been
gonna
hanging
do.
around you for sure, bro.
Dude, free candy, free Del Taco,
Dude,
like
let's go.
Gatorades, water, some soda.
I got
whatever.
you, bro. You ain't got no money. I got you.
know,
bro.
like
Man.
you want the new rock band, dude? Let's go to Best
Ooh,
Buy. I got you.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, man. Let's pick up some Sour Patch Kids on the way home.
Yeah, dude, exactly. So that's what it. That was the helmet situation, and then
Okay.
like I had gone out to how the helmet ended up coming off was I had gone out to Dam Am, Minnesota. And it was like my first like big amateur contest that I was skating in. I had done castles and all that stuff,
Okay.
came up through the castle contest just like a lot of other people did. It was like, dude, it was like Dylan Reeder and John Goman and like a lot of like Wes Kramer and Marius, like a lot of heavy hitters, like, nobody's wearing helmets. Not a single kid out there is wearing a helmet. And my dad like looks at me, because I'm all fucking nervous. Like, I was nervous to drop in. Like, who's this kook with the helmet? Like, and my dad looks at me, he's like, all right, it's time to take the helmet off. My mom found out and she was pissed. But
Were you kind of scared to take your helmet off?
I was ready.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a little bit, but when you're that young, like, you're so confident in your skating, and then as well, like, you're like, that's not going to happen again, Which,
But having the helmet on, did you ever hit your head?
no, it's just
it's
more,
crazy how that
just
shit
more
works.
of safety. Yeah,
This
for
isn't
sure.
the actual damn it. This isn't the one in
That's the one in Costa Mesa.
Yes,
Costa Mesa.
Yeah, that's the old one that they used to do during
Right.
Halloween time. Yeah, Daniel.
Bro, I was gonna say Daniel Espinosa
There's
sitting
little
right
Louis
there.
Lopez right there.
Wow. So this
This
was
was this
years,
was
a
this
couple
was the
years.
second one I won.
Second one.
So I won in 04 and I won in 06.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then so after the helmet came. Did the helmet just stay off after that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It was time.
Yeah.
for
This
sure.
is actually the contest Manny Santiago lost his tooth.
Shut the
Really?
fuck.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah, this one right
Did
here.
anybody pick it up or anything?
He has it.
He has it.
Dude, he got that thing like plated in gold. He has it. It's around his neck.
And look at Romar right behind you right there.
Bro,
There's
dude.
Romar right behind
Felipe
and Felipe.
Gustavo, yeah.
Hold on. I gotta pause this and go back.
I-
Let's look at this crew right here.
So there's Ethan, Romar, that I think is Jacob Walder or
Oh
something.
yeah. I remember him.
Taylor Smith over there, Felipe. I mean, dude, Damn Am was like, that was where it was at.
Yeah.
There was a lot, that was kind of where you,
It's like the proving ground.
yeah,
right? It was like all
it
the
was
hams get together.
Dude, it
and-
was the proving ground. I remember this was the Damn Am that Kyle Walker got taken from 0 to real. I watched Darren Howard like
grab
I
it.
watched it happen.
Wow.
I watched it happen, dude. I was like, that's sick.
It's so cool.
So
Super cool.
during that point in time, because you said you got sponsored early, right? You were already making money at that.
So the money came after the Damn Am.
After the Damn
win.
Am. How old were you?
The first Damn Am win, I was 13 or 14.
Okay, 13, 14. Birdhouse.
Birdhouse. And then
Who else?
I mean, it was mainly Birdhouse.
Okay.
And then when I won the first Damn Am, it was like Volcom was knocking at my door and Hurley.
Ooh, oh.
But
But wait.
money.
No, but what did you do? Yeah, what did you do?
Volcom offered me $500 a month, and Hurley offered $3,500. So,
Shut the fuck up. They have $3,500 to a 14-year-old
Yeah,
kid.
damn.
dude, yeah, it was and it raised every year. It was a 3-year contract. Shout out
Bro.
Hurley, dude. Shout out Hurley, bro.
Shout out to Hurley. Shit.
For real, man. They were taking care of me, dude.
So
3,500.
back then, you were making, what, $4 or $5 grand a month?
Yeah,
Easy.
close to, yeah.
That's so good.
Those were the good days, dude.
Bro.
it shit ain't that easy anymore.
Dude,
but,
it's crazy.
No, it is not, bro.
but there was also like very limited brands, and like I guess I had that look that Hurley or Volcom wanted, which was like the same look Curran Caples had. Long California like hair, beanie.
They could
like,
almost-
looks like a surfer. You can market him
That's what I was
on.
gonna say.
I was on buses and billboards in Orange County and like the front of like surf shops and skate shops, and like they could use me for anything.
Right.
I wouldn't say it was strictly for my skateboarding. It was for the whole
Modeling
the whole
and all that,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, the whole
I
package.
mean, it's smart though. You think about like you want to advertise with the kids because the kids are the ones that are buying the stuff.
For
like
sure.
they're the ones that are being influenced by that.
for sure.
Wow, dude, $5 grand a
Pretty
month,
good.
dude.
Dude,
13, 14.
pretty
Bro.
good.
How did
Pretty
you get
good.
on? Let's talk about Birdhouse for a second because
Yeah.
you 21 years.
I mean,
coming up.
you know, I finished filming the part. It's like there's a little bit of gray area because it's like, did I get on when I was 12 or did I get on when I was 13? You know, or did my ad come out when I was 14? So like, it's 20 years,
So you don't
maybe 21 years this year.
So you don't really know exact. There wasn't like a hey, you're on.
This is how it started. Like I said, I was giving my sponsor me tapes to them and to Giant Distribution.
Yeah.
And I remember I was never getting hit back up. I was bummed, you know. I was like, "Fuck, dude, I want to write for Birdhouse."
Did you not put your number on the?
Oh,
tape?
all that shit was on there.
Just making sure.
Parents' number. I didn't have a number. It was the house.
Dad's,
it was the house
dad's
number.
beeper.
Dude, it was the house number. Like, leave a voicemail, you know. But I remember specifically getting the call from Kevin Staub to ride for Hot Clothing. So that's how it all began.
Wow.
Was getting on Hot Clothing. I remember the voicemail came through the house phone, and it was like Kevin Staub, like, hey, I've been watching, like, because he would always go to the castle contest. Obviously, Kevin and Tony are best friends,
Yup.
and Riley was one of my close friends, and I wanted to ride for Birdhouse, but Hot Clothing came knocking down the door first.
Okay.
So I did the Hot Clothing thing. And like I always like hinted at Riley, like, yo, give me on Birdhouse, you know, tell Pops what's up, you know, because Tony would come and drop Riley off at my parents like every weekend or vice versa. Like I would go up to his mom or Tony's house, and I would stay there on the weekends, and we would just skate, do the whole thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to a Transworld Awards when I was like, so I Lipslide El Toro when I was 12, so it was like shortly after that, like right after that. Lipslide sponsored me tape on VHS. Matt Ball came up to me at the Transworld Awards. He was like, "Hey, you're that kid that Lipslide El Toro with the helmet on, huh?" And I was like, oh shit. And then they see
Yeah,
the
that's sick.
clips.
That's
you
cool.
know? I was like, all right, rad. Like Birdhouse is noticing me. And then I met Brian Sumner at Vans Park, and I started skating with him there almost every day. And he knew Birdhouse was a company I wanted to ride for. And
He
I
already
didn't,
skated for.
yeah, he was on Birdhouse already.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a board sponsor. And just one day he was like, hey, come out to my car. And like we skated outside to the parking lot, popped his trunk, and there was a box of boards. And like that was it.
Who was your favorite skater on Birdhouse at the time?
Brian Sumner.
Seriously,
Yeah.
because they had an interesting team back then too.
Yeah.
It's like, and forgive me, I don't know when actually like certain people were off because like they had Reynolds, they had
Yeah.
Heath Kirchard, Jeremy Klein, like Brian. They had such a
So at the time I got on, it was like Sumner, Aaron Suski,
Suski, okay.
Matt Ball, Sean Eaton, John Goman.
Vinny Vegas.
Vinny Vegas was right before me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vinny Vegas, such a sick name, sick skater
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Anthony Shetler was on.
Damn.
Dude, I've been through so many different eras
Yeah.
of Birdhouse. It's but that was like the main, like my first trip. I got thrown in the van with like Suski and Westgate, and you know, me and Westgate are both little guys. You know, we were like fighting each other and like fucking. He was making me cry. Maybe I made him cry, but he definitely made me cry.
Wow.
And like, dude, like. Back in the day, it was so much different than it is now. Like, I go on trips and these kids have it so damn easy, bro. They got it so easy. There's like no hazing. There's no like build your way up to sitting in the front seat of the van. It's just like,
Oh, dude.
people just like, they're like, yeah, no, this is mine. No,
I
it's
still
not,
can't sit in the
dude.
front seat.
You know?
Get your ass in the back.
How long
bro.
you been on chocolate, dude?
Man, I
Exactly.
ain't sitting up front.
Ever getting up front.
Yeah.
But it was a different time,
Yeah.
different era. But it was like, dude, I was sleeping on the floor. I was cleaning out the van every day. I was doing all the things that the pros didn't want to do because they worked their way
Yeah.
up the ranks. And that's how I think it works. It
Who
should
was
work.
the
at
team
least.
manager back then?
Seamus Deegan. He came from Five Borough over to there, and then
He went to Zoo York after,
and then he
right?
went to Zoo York, and that's when he brought Westgate and Suski, and I think he brought Shetler, all those three over to Zoo York.
Was it interesting being on Birdhouse and seeing the changes that it would always go through, or like new riders or old, it's just like so many little iterations of it.
For sure, it was interesting. I mean, I kind of knew that's how it worked,
Yeah, okay.
but like, there's been so many eras of it. Like, dude, Ragdoll rode for Birdhouse.
Dude.
You know? Like,
I
Like,
forget.
When I was a kid, bro, he was my favorite skater. And like, I think when someone's like, when you meet one of your idols and he's a fucking dick to you, it just ruins everything.
Yeah,
What did he
definitely.
do?
They had a birdhouse. They had like a house in Chino. They called the Birdhouse, like the house.
Birdhouse,
like
okay.
all like Matt Ball and Shawnee Inn and all these fools were living there. Like one of the Birdhouse filmers was living there.
Okay.
And I remember like being a young kid, like going into the house and being so excited to meet Ragdoll. There he is, dude.
Yep.
And I remember he was like living in the living room and had like curtains set up like it was a bedroom. And I kind of like peeked my head in and I was like, hey Ragdoll, like, I'm David, nice to meet you. He's like, it's Anthony. And then just like turned away and I was like,
Wow.
Well, you walked into his
Right,
room,
dude.
bro.
I was like, fuck, bro. Damn it, dude.
Dude.
You were my favorite skater.
Everything changed.
But me and him have talked about this shit, and we're good. It's funny. It's all laughs. But like at the time, that shit hurt me. But I mean, dude, he was badass as fuck. Like in Black Label video and shit,
Bro.
spray painted polka dot t-shirts, like skin tight pants. Just kind of didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he was on his own wave.
Yeah, he was
Sure.
on his own wave, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Thought it was really cool.
Ragdoll with Matt Ball and Vinny Vegas. Like, they,
Bro,
like,
we had a lot of Vegas dudes on our team. Like Sean Ian was from Vegas.
Yeah.
Like all these dudes are from Vegas, you know?
Well, I know a lot of those dudes skated for audio also. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
for
like,
sure.
not friendly, but we skated for audio
Yeah, yeah.
as well too. But
Yeah.
It's interesting because Ragdoll is a rad dude, man. And I've told this story many times. I'll just make it quick. But he was kind of the first person that I met as a pro or just I met in general that I was like, I didn't like Ragdoll at first. I didn't like what he was all about. I wasn't a fan, and I just didn't like Rag. And then I went on a tour with him. It was like a Red Bull Seek and Destroy. Best dude ever.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And it just it showed me, and I've told this to Ragdoll, but it opened my eyes of like, dude, never judge a book by its cover, dude.
For sure.
You got to meet somebody before you
sure.
ever try to start talking shit about
For
them.
sure.
Because they're probably the dopest dude, unless you go into their room and call him Ragdoll.
And he's like,
but you know what I mean?
But you know what? He could have been having a bad day. He could have been going through some shit.
That's
like
it.
we're not perfect. We've all been dicks to people, I'm sure. Maybe not you guys, but I know I have been a dick to people here and there. And like, but you grow up, you mature, and like you just, you carry yourself the way like you see people that you look up to carry themselves.
Dude.
And like Tony, for example, like I've never seen him be a dick to any fan ever. Like, it's crazy.
True professional.
Dude, he's straight up the best professional. Like, I've never seen him turn down a photo or an autograph in the 20 years of, like, traveling with him. And, like, it gets crazy for him.
It's important, though, man.
Dude, it gets...
Some people, like you said, dude, don't, sometimes there's, that one interaction can turn that person just not a fan.
Yeah. Or that one interaction can change their life forever.
Exactly.
And, like, they're just your fan for the rest of the time.
Basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you guys all have had that before where you've had that interaction with a fan and it's like that meant the world to them.
Dude,
I think when you're out and about, I mean, that definitely happens. But even it happens now via Instagram. If you get back to people and they're
for
like,
sure.
They say it. They're like, dude, I didn't even think you were going to get back to me.
For
Dude,
sure.
Thank you for getting back to me.
For
and
sure.
I'm like, I think that goes a long way.
It does.
Tremendously.
It does. It does. Because I could only imagine if like my favorites, if there was social media or something back in the day, and I sent Heath Kirchhoff a message and he messaged me back, like I would be tripping. You know?
Imagine that back in the day.
I would be tripping. You
That'd
know,
be
so
crazy.
like it definitely goes a long way.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything close to that.
No.
The only thing that was close to it was like you giving Birdhouse a sponsor me video and then getting the recognition that like, oh, they actually watched it.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
that's kind of like the closest thing.
Yeah.
Or writing a letter to somebody and then actually writing you a letter back.
That happened to me for sure.
Yeah, you were a prime example.
Yeah. Willie Santos hit me back.
Oh, I thought
Birdhouse. For
sick.
Birdhouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Birdhouse.
And Willie
fuck,
Santos.
man, I left Willie out, dude. Sorry, Willie.
dare you?
Damn it, dude.
Willie was on
I
at that
left one of the
time.
key members out, bro. Willie was in the end, dude. How can I forget Willie? Sorry, Willie. I love you, bro.
Legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. 100%.
He's the best, man. So Tony, as a little kid, how was it going on tours with this dude and like seeing firsthand like the amount of fame
It's crazy.
that guy has transcended skateboarding?
It's crazy.
Like any wild stories? Like
Yeah, there's plenty, but like fucking, I don't know, Barcelona, for instance, they put the vert ramp on the beach in front of the W Hotel.
okay.
I watched them doing 900 there in front of like 40,000 people.
Oh my god.
Like, and then that band Placebo, Mark
yeah.
Appleyard skated to them.
Yep.
They were staying in the W Hotel, like on a little break from their tour. And they were just like, we're going to hop in the van with you guys and just come to like skate sessions and your next demo and shit. And we're just like tripping.
Because of Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how normal it is. And like, yeah, the Barcelona shit was crazy,
That's
dude.
insane.
It was like a full on, like you're at an Ozzy Osbourne show. That's how many people were out there. You couldn't even like see to the end of like the people. Like that's how many.
Was it
was
just
like-
him skating?
No, it was like Tony, Sandro Diaz, like his classic like vert crew. That's like, oh, there
This
it
is
is,
it.
dude. Yeah, look
Oh
at
my
that shit,
God.
bro.
Jeez.
I remember doing a lean detail and Sandro did like a 13-foot 540 over me.
Oh my god.
There it is, dude.
Yo, Sandra Diaz is a beast, bro.
And look at that
this,
ramp.
dude.
Like, dude, it was insane. I've seen Tony do a couple 900s. This was one of the most memorable ones for me.
How crazy is that? Look at it. Yep.
How old were you at this point?
I wasn't drinking at the time, so I was probably like 16 or 17.
Because you're in Barcelona. I was like, that's a wild place to go. But
Yeah.
What's
But
the name? Is this a tour or what?
this was a Birdhouse trip. Yeah.
Wow.
They always try to bring the vert ramp in for like one special
Yeah.
stop.
Right.
Yeah.
As they should.
That's
I
a
feel.
young Elliot Sloan, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah, there's Sandro.
Sandra, yeah.
That's a full production though, bro.
know.
Dude,
Look
look
at
at how
that.
many fucking people are there.
I know Tony's been famous for a long time, but was there a certain point that he got really famous when you were there?
I mean, I think it happened before I was there.
Okay.
It was like the 900 at X Games and then the video game.
Yeah.
Or it was either the video game, then the 900. I don't know what came first, but
The video game
that
dropped.
just like
Over the
boosted.
top,
Yeah.
all day.
I think that changed skateboarding forever.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
The 900 and the video game.
It was perfect timing. He did the 900. The video game was coming out. Then they put the 900 in the video game, and then it dropped, and the whole thing just fucking exploded.
Yeah.
Like the video game changed. What year did the video game come out? Do we know?
Late
It's been
90s.
25 years, right? Because then they just have a thing just recently.
We actually just did a 25-year anniversary tour in Australia.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 25 minus. Well, I don't know. I can't do math. Do you? Are you?
I don't-
do good
hold on.
math?
What do you mean?
Yeah. What's?
What do you mean?
2000. It was 2000 because it happened last year.
Oh, that's 2000.
There you go.
Okay.
What about other than placebo? Like, what celebrities did he introduce you to?
I mean, dude, there's been a lot. There was one time we were
Here's
in
the 900, by the way.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We just got to pull it up.
Boom, boom.
Oh my god!
Insane, dude.
How crazy is it that this dude? Wait, what year is this? Do we know, Raj? No, we don't know. Anyway, how crazy is this? The dude does a 900, first ever to do it, and then boom, he's busting it out in demos. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Bro, I watched him do it. Blink-182 was broken up forever without the original members, and Tony used to do this charity event in Beverly Hills at this like mansion for his skate park foundation. They had the vert ramp there. A lot of rich people, a lot of celebrities. Blink-182's first show back together. First show like officially back together. And Tony does a 900. Blink-182 goes on right after.
No way!
Like iconic.
So
Original members?
Original members, Travis Barker, Tom, all of them. Like
That's gnarly.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because like they had broken up, and it was
Get the band back
get
together.
the band back together.
bro.
900. Tony flew off the ramp, like because it was like half of his vert ramp, or just a bit of his vert ramp, because it's in a backyard. It's not the
Okay.
whole thing. So like he did a 900 on a skinny ass vert ramp, and then flew off the side after he landed it.
Jeez.
It was pretty sick.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I was in. A,
We derailed that question. Go ahead.
oh yeah, no, no,
What other celebs?
rightfully so. The celebrities.
There's been a lot of them. I remember one time we were in Australia, and like MGMT or something was playing like a stadium across the street, and just so happened we were staying in the same hotel as them, and Tony knows everyone. Everyone knows Tony, and they were just like, "Hey, do you want to like come on stage and announce us, like intro us?" And then so like Tony's like, "Hey guys, do you guys want to go on stage with MGMT?" And like this is like when they were like,
Yeah,
this is when
huge.
they're playing stadium tours, you know, like
In
it's
Australia,
massive in
like,
Australia, like worldwide tour. Yeah, I mean that was like one that was super memorable. Like we're little kids on stage in front of 50,000
That's
people, whatever.
Psycho.
Yeah, so
What about Tom Green? Did you ever meet Tom?
I have met Tom like very briefly. Like
Okay.
not like properly like hung out with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get that. We want to get that dude on the show so bad.
Oh,
but-
it would be great, dude. Did you guys ever watch the Tom Green show?
Yeah.
Oh,
all the time,
dude. Every Sunday, dude, and I would go back to school that next day with just all I did was talk about that shit. That was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rolling with Tony must be insane, dude.
Yeah, with Birdhouse trips, like Tony will fucking, if Tony has to drive the van, he'll drive the van. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
amazing.
I remember we were in Australia on a trip, and like there was like the tour coordinator, the guy that, because on Tony trips, it's not like just the skate team. There's a lot of moving pieces to the
Right.
puzzle, you know? He's got his people that are like doing all of his scheduling and making sure he gets to radio show appearances and TV appearances, whatever he's going to do to promote the tour and what's happening. Like, he's got a whole team of people, you know?
He's got his own agenda on these tours.
Yeah, and then
his own stops.
And then he's got his kids, like they'll come in for a couple stops or like whatever, or they're there on the whole trip, you know? But like, I remember in Australia, we were driving the Gold Coast through the night or something, and the tour manager was like driving on the wrong side of the road, and Tony was like, "Fuck this, dude! I'm taking over. Like I'm driving the rest of the trip. I'm driving the rest of the trip.
Amazing.
Like, we got way too much cargo in here to like be risking all these lives, you know, driving on the wrong side of the road and shit." So,
Wow.
Tony's a trooper, dude.
love it.
Like, yeah,
Dude, he's the man.
Yeah, he's
still going, dude.
he is the man.
Wow.
He is the man for sure.
Well, congrats on 20 years, 2021. We don't know. It's just
Yeah,
like, I think to be, Because you've also been friends with a lot of people in the industry, like Mike Moe and Nyjah and all these people that you could have maybe joined another squad here and there. You know what I mean? It happens, right? When you start to skate with certain people and you want to be in there. So I think it's commendable to, stay on board and just do your thing, dude.
Not
get sidetracked.
But Tony's also like such a loyal dude, like I've had my fair share of struggles and troubles and mental health and all this stuff. And Tony's helped me out. He's helped me get through
I love it.
A lot of those tough times, helped me with treatment, which that stuff's not cheap, like there's, like I've been through treatment a couple times. I've done sober living. I've been in a psych ward. Like, I fucking have been through the ringer. I've been suicidal. Like Tony's had my back through all of that.
That makes me happy, dude.
So
that's amazing.
He's a very loyal person. Yeah. Birdhouse is and always will be my favorite company. And like, I'm also loyal to them,
It's awesome to hear that because, you see what we see. Yeah. We don't see the behind the scenes things.
Sure.
We don't see the camaraderie and the help that he provides and just being there as a friend.
Yeah, for sure. As a friend, a mentor, someone that's supportive rather than like, oh, he's fucking done it again. Let's fucking, let's cut it, right. Let's fucking, so then he just goes more off the rail, like, it's like, I don't know, there's a fine line of like handling it in a fair way and like giving someone the support, but not like being a enabler.
Yes. Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
How is all that stuff? I mean, you're sober now? Is that the
I'm not perfect by any means. Okay. I don't drink. I haven't done any of the drugs that were gonna kill me.
That's good.
But like I struggle, I've had my fair share of struggles, but like I'm good. I'm solid now and like I've been doing really well. I haven't drank for almost 4 years.
Congrats, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah. For sure.
It's still fun though. We go out and party, you're still out there, dude. Like it's good.
I'll go out and I'll have some fun, but like I pick and choose my battles. Like I'll go out with the boys in Vegas or whatever. We'll gamble, we'll have a good time. But like, I'm not going out to the bars. I'm not like going to every music festival. I'm not doing all the things that I used to do because it's like Grayson Fletcher's grandmother said, like, you hang out in a barbershop long enough, you're going to get your hair cut.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's like,
that's good. Yeah.
And dude, I'm 34, dude. Like, I can't drink and do drugs like I used to. Like, fuck no. Like, dude, the last time I relapsed was like 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago in Miami. And it was gnarly, dude. I had to like reach that all-time rock bottom, which I thought I already reached, in order to get myself help to fucking get back on track, to like put the work in to film this video part. Like, it was like, dude, it was like 10-day bender. I won like 12 grand at the casino the first day I got there.
Wow.
I was going out there to meet up with Nyjah.
Okay.
And like, I decided to drink at LAX, like when I was on my way out there to Miami. And that just turned into like, right when I knew I was doing that, it was like, all right, it's game on. There's no stopping me now. So I went to the casino right when I landed, dude. I was in there, for like 10 hours. I found a bag of cocaine in there, like, and it just started there.
You didn't just find one, dude.
I mean, I found one. I did. I actually found, like, I didn't just like find it on the ground. I found someone.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't just stumble upon, I tripped over this.
Conveniently, I came across.
Well, because, dude, I had been out, I was out of the game for so long that I didn't know who to hit up for drugs, especially in Miami at the time. So I found someone in the casino that sold it. But like,
damn,
shortly after I found whoever I needed to in Miami. But yeah, I was like, dude, I won like 12 grand or something. And then Nyjah calls me in the morning. He's like, where the fuck are you? You were supposed to be at the Airbnb last night. And I was like, I'm fucked up. I'm in the casino. I just won 12 grand. And he's like, get the fuck out of there right now.
Wow.
Like, he didn't believe me that I was fucked up. And sure enough, I showed up to the house like with a bottle of vodka and a 12 pack. And like,
oh, dude.
He was like, oh, fuck.
Wait,
bro.
because you had been sober how long up to that point?
It was like 3 years or something.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, so it was like, just like, this disease doesn't go away. It stays there.
Let me ask you a question. Could you see like the disappointment in his face, like when you rolled up? Like, I'm just wondering like how sometimes that affects.
Well,
like,
for like people that love you, they're gonna be.
Yeah.
I think disappointment. I think more bummed than disappointment. Because like I feel like when someone's disappointed in you, it's like worse. It's like
It's like your parents being.
It's like mad or disappointed. It's like I'd rather have you mad at me, and then we can. Wash.
clear that.
But it was
clear
also
that,
too the simple fact that probably that was his trip that he invited you down, or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
and
but
it happened to be Miami, and Miami's no joke when you fucking if you're trying to party.
Oh, for sure, dude. And dude, it was gnarly. Like I ended up like spending like 30 grand in like 10 days.
Oh my God, dude.
Bro, all that Birdhouse money, man. That early money is just out the door.
No, dude, that was credit cards. That was the winnings that I had. That was everything I had in my checking account.
How do you spend $30,000? I mean, listen,
doing
I know
dumb shit, bro. Like drugs.
Yeah,
Clubs.
that'll be bottles.
Going to put yourself up in like the Versace mansion.
Wait, and then you probably gambled more
Getting
too.
a $2,000 suite a night.
Bro.
That'll do it right there.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
When you're like, when you got all these dudes that like, you're on a skate trip, you're not trying to skate anymore. I'm trying to get fucked up. I'm trying to go crazy. I'm not trying to be on this skate trip. I was already like initially hurt going into the trip. And I told Nigel, I was like, dude, I'm not in a good spot. Like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go out there. And I still went out there and then, but all in all, it was a good idea because it got me to where I am today.
Okay. Like you almost needed that.
For sure.
As like the defining moment. Almost,
it was the defining moment. Well, I thought that was the defining moment. It gets worse.
Really?
My life, it gets worse. Yeah, I mean, I did that whole thing, Versace mansion, fucking gambling, more drugs, just like spending everything I had, hitting rock bottom, and then like finally getting back to LA and going to detox in the hospital, which like my therapist was waiting for me at the hospital. I got as fucked up as I could going to the hospital. I drank like a whole bottle of vodka, did like a whole gram of blow, and took a bunch of Xanax, like all at the same time. Like with the drive from Hollywood to Orange County. I fell out of the car, dude. I just like stumbled out of the car straight to the ground. Damn. And they had to wheelchair me into the hospital, and like my therapist hung out for like 8 hours while I sobered up. Damn. So they could admit me into the hospital.
Oh, they couldn't.
They can't admit you when you're that fucked up. Like you have to sober up enough.
Oh, it's not a regular hospital.
It is a regular hospital, but they have a detox center built into the hospital.
Oh, interesting.
For people coming off of drugs.
Because I feel like so much
alcohol.
that's not the best combination. You almost want to be like looked after from doing like blow and downers and
for
uppers
sure,
and downers.
But they have to like monitor you because like when you're coming off of all that stuff, like alcohol and benzos, which is Xanax, are the only things you can actually die from coming down off.
Okay.
So like if they don't like properly give you proper meds and IVs and stuff during that time, like you could die.
Damn, yeah.
So if I tried to like cold turkey it at home, like
you would have been done.
it could.
Yeah.
It's not like guaranteed, but it could happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's scary. But like also that was like I had been to detox before where it was like a housing place, where there's like other addicts that are now clean.
Right.
That now like they are watching over you and making sure you take the right meds and detoxing you to a point where then you can go into treatment. Then you can go into the rehab facility.
Okay.
So like
it's like a step before.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a requirement. You have to like people that are coming off opiates and stuff, like they have a way longer period of being in detox where it would be like 7 days to 2 weeks until they can actually go into rehab. So,
when you came back and you went right into did you check you want to do it yourself or did somebody talk you into it? Or?
I wanted help.
Okay.
I wanted help. Gotcha, I feel like the only way you can do it is if you want it.
You have to,
You
right?
can't, like, if you're forced into it, it doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't work because you're not ready. You're not ready to clean up your life. You're not ready to like make changes, and it is hard as fuck. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's true though, dude. I mean, like I smoke cigarettes. It's not the same, but I smoked cigarettes for so long, but I loved it. I liked it, and I would try to quit here and there. But why am I trying to quit? I like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like after food or with a coffee, like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then I got to a point where like I didn't enjoy it anymore, and I needed to get off of it, and then I did.
For sure.
It's like you need to.
That's where I'm at now. Now I want to get off the nicotine, dude.
Bro.
I'm just a nicotine fiend. It's like, it's the only thing that I got right now.
All I gotta say is like, dude, you got the vape, right?
Dude, I got the vape and the Zins.
Dude.
But dude, it was worse when I was in like rehab. I was like vaping, smoking cigs, and zinning.
Well, don't they tell you not to quit anything when you go into the rehab? Like you don't quit smoking. Just
I mean, dude, it's like cigarettes and coffee.
Yeah, that's
like nicotine and coffee. Like
I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, but
like
I don't. But
it helps you through the process.
I've
it
heard,
helps you through the process. I'm sure you've heard about how it works.
Go with the vape. Go zero nic.
Zero nic.
Bro, that's what I did that, man. I was
saw
done.
it happen. I saw you do it.
Right?
Yeah,
and then after a while, you're just like, I don't need it.
So you're off the nicotine completely?
completely.
That's
there
awesome.
was a time where Chris, during filming the show, he'd be puffing while we were doing the interview.
Yeah. Puffing cigs?
that'd be dope.
That would be
I would,
dope.
I would actually start smoking again just to smoke. Yeah. No, I'd be like this.
Indoor cigs are my favorite, dude.
I don't have a problem with that.
No thanks. Yeah.
You were like, you go to Europe or something.
That was me and Beeble's shit, bro. If like at Beeble's crib, Lord, you can smoke wherever the fuck you want, dude. Like fuck, indoor cigs, we're partying all day. It's just smoking inside. You don't gotta go anywhere.
Dude,
I would be repulsed going home and my fucking family smelling my fucking outfit like every time. Bro.
It's gnarly. Cigarettes smell gnarly.
It's insane.
Especially after you stop smoking cigarettes. Then you get the whiff of them, or you smell someone that smokes cigarettes daily.
It's the strongest, most pungent odor you've ever smelled. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
We got so sidetracked there, but you were saying like when you went into the rehab or the hospital, the therapist was there. They waited for you till you sobered up.
They waited for me to sober up. So I did like 3 or 4 days in the hospital. I ended up leaving myself because they were trying to hold me longer than I wanted to be held. I was like, dude, I don't need to be here this long. Like, I want to get to rehab ASAP.
Oh, so you were okay? That's why you left.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
you weren't trying to just get out to go. Okay.
No, I was trying to get to rehab, and my rehab was in Santa Monica, and so I went. I did 30 days in rehab, and then I got out. I was good for a little bit, and then like I had. Being an addict, you hide things. You hide drugs places for when people find your drugs, then you got more.
Okay.
You gotta think ahead.
And then you're like, where did I put that?
Which is fucked up, dude. But it's like, I mean, I had lost everything, so I'm like at my parents' house, life's pretty shitty. It's money's gone. I haven't been skating. Life's pretty tough, it's like you relapse again. You're super disappointed in yourself. You're super bummed. You're bummed for the people that helped you out in the past, getting to where you are. Like you feel shameful. Like there's a lot of things that you feel, but like at the same time, it's like, dude, it's life. It's like I can't control it. Until I can get control of myself.
There you go.
What was the deciding factor, or when was the moment you knew you had control again?
After I went to sober living out in Wilmington, Delaware. We'll get there in a second.
Oh wow.
But so I got out of treatment. I was good for like 2 weeks or something, and then all of a sudden something happened in my life, and the little devil on my shoulder said, "Oh, you got some Xanax hidden over there."
Uh-oh.
And then so I went, crushed up Xanax, snorted those, found myself stealing wine from 7-Eleven past 2 a.m. because I wanted to get drunk, and then driving to downtown LA at like 4 or 5 a.m. all in the same night to buy a bag of blow. And I totaled my car.
No.
I don't remember anything, bro. I totaled my car. I didn't hit anybody, but I must have hit like a Jersey barrier or something, and I managed to drive off the freeway underneath the 110, right over by Staples Center.
Okay. Yeah.
And where my car finally like stopped moving, there was like a bunch of guys doing community service, like early morning workers. And they were all guys from treatment.
Oh.
Those dudes didn't call the cops. They knew where I was at. I guess I was saying like suicidal things, like I didn't want to live anymore, which I didn't want to live. I'll be completely honest with everybody out there. Like there was a point in my life where I didn't want to be alive. I would have way rather been dead.
Crazy.
But I'm still here, you know what I mean? Yeah, but like they somehow got me to give them my password to my phone, and they called my parents. So my parents came to where my car was, and they called a tow truck. We got my car towed, but I was still saying a bunch of crazy shit, and they took me to the hospital, and that's where I came to. I like woke up in the hospital. I mean, I was awake, but I wasn't there. I like came to in the hospital, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where am I? My parents are here. Like, I'm like, what did I do? What did I do this time? You know? And they told me what I did, and they were like, yep, you're getting 5150'd. You're going to the psych ward. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, this is where I'm at in my life now. Like, I'm going to like the cuckoo's nest. Like, you know, like I never thought in a million years, little me, that's where I would be at in my life at like the age 30.
Bro.
You know?
Lip sliding El Toro with your shirt open. Little kid with the helmet on.
It's crazy, but you know, like life is gnarly. It all started with my brother's suicide, you know, like it all just got worse after that. Like dude, if you guys have trauma or problems or anything, like I recommend seeing a therapist and talking to someone about it, because if you don't, it'll just eat you alive and there'll be nothing left.
Did you talk to somebody later?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Right. Yeah. I started going to therapy, and it changed my life, dude.
Yeah.
It helped me work through so much stuff, so much trauma, so much like just stuff I never handled. Yeah, you know, good. And
did you have to go through a couple to find like the right one for
dude,
you?
It was first shot.
Good shot.
Good
stuff.
Yeah. Nice. It was first shot. Yeah. So, and she's still my therapist to this day.
I love it, yeah.
And now she owns like treatment centers for kids from 17 and under that come from bad homes, that are suicidal, that have addiction problems.
Okay.
And now I like teach them how to skate once a week. So I do skate lessons with the kids. Beautiful. I just did that today, actually.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, every Tuesday I do it in Long Beach. And it's sick, dude. It's like, you get kids that are interested, you get kids that aren't, but some of these kids, dude, they fall in love with it. They never touched a skateboard before, and it's like, I feel like it's cool to show, whether they want to be a professional or not, it's just a mode of transportation, a way to clear your mind.
Yeah, man.
A way to be active and be outside, especially if you're dealing with some bullshit at home and your parents are, you know, abusive or whatever. Like, dude, you can go fucking ride your skateboard to the skate park or to the store, wherever you need to go.
Absolutely.
And like a lot of kids, you know, I know it touches them because a lot of them like hit me up on Instagram and be like, dude, what you did for like me and like teaching me how to skate, it like changed my life.
Dude, there's
you know?
probably no other better feeling than that, dude.
Yeah, it's rad.
That's right.
And they did the same thing in the rehab that I went to. They offered skating and surfing and like different things, because these people come from all over the U.S. It's not normally they live in California, so they get like they fly around to here, and their insurance companies pay for them to get here.
Oh, is that why you said that you went to Delaware for something? Is that
so? Yeah, so after the psych ward, you know, we'll get back to there. Yeah, so after the psych ward, I'm in the psych ward, dude, and you know what's crazy is I got out of the psych ward early because of Tony Hawk.
How did he make a call?
No.
Or what happened?
Just because the doctor knew that I was a fucking pro skateboarder for Tony Hawk.
Really?
They wanted to hold me for like 4 days or something.
Okay.
And he let me out like in 2 days. He was like, you're not crazy. You just had an episode and you were on like a lot of drugs and alcohol and you were going through some dark shit.
Right.
you don't need to be in here for much longer. He's like, I know you're a pro skater. I know you ride for Tony Hawk. Like, I'm going to let you out.
Okay.
So that got me out of a psych ward early, riding for Birdhouse. Yeah.
Damn.
But with all that, like, my dad was just like, dude, like, my dad and mom were like, there's not very many options left.
Yeah.
And Brandon Novak has sober livings in Wilmington, Delaware. And so him and my dad were in talks, and Novak was like, I got a bed for him in Delaware for 2 months for free.
Wow.
If you can get him out here, if he's willing to go.
Amazing.
Yeah. So thank you, Brandon Novak. You know,
Yeah, he's a solid dude. I heard a lot of great things about him.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, dude, like sober living changed my life for sure. Yeah.
What can I ask? What is that like going to a place like that?
I mean, it's a trip. You know what was cool? The selling point for me, because it's Wilmington, Delaware, dude. You know, like, what the fuck am I going to do out there?
I've been there on tour.
What the fuck am I going to do out there?
Yeah.
But Ryan Nix was the house manager. Because
No way.
he had just gotten sober.
Okay.
And he had been sober for like a solid amount of time. And he was the house manager. So Novak was like, dude, Nix is here. Like, you probably know him from Bootleg. Like, you know, all this shit. And I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, sick. He was like, he skates every day. Like, you guys can go skate every day.
Beautiful.
So that was like...
So you're not confined to the house. You're just like there to like live
not
and be...
confined to the house, but I had a little more leeway than I would say the normal patient.
Right.
You know? They
He
gave me
was on home arrest or something.
Well, I sometimes I picture these places like you're kind of like you're being watched or looked after.
For sure,
You know?
for
And it's
sure.
not like you could just go and do stuff and then come back.
For sure.
Maybe. I don't know how some of these operate. But.
Most of them, like, you can go to work and come back.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha.
But I mean, skating was my
work,
job.
yeah.
You know? So, dude, I got there and, you know, dude, I had lost so much muscle. I had lost so much, like, board memory feel. Like, dude, I had lost, like, all that, dude. I remember going to the skate park and I couldn't even, like, crooked grind the ledge. I was so embarrassed. Like, it sucked. And then the next day, Bam calls me, and he's like, "Oh, Laura, I heard you're at Novak's house. Like, do you need some wheels?" And I was like, "Dude, bro, I brought like a lot of I brought a lot of wheels." He's like, "No, you need a car." And I was like,
No way.
"A car? What?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I would love a car." He's like, "All right, go over to Ape and Phil's house. You can have Don Vito's old car."
Yeah.
No way.
You thought he meant some wheels.
Yeah.
You're like, I got plenty of 52s. I got some 53s. I'm good.
I thought he meant fucking skate wheels, dude. I was like, I brought plenty of gear. He's like, "No, you need a car."
Wait, how far is Delaware from? Like,
Delaware from PA, it's super close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like 45-minute car ride over to Ape and Phil's house.
So you got Don Vito's old car. You're rolling.
yeah,
Damn.
It's the one from Viva La Bam. It's the white one.
I was gonna say the white car because they had. I think they
It was-
trashed a couple cars.
They did for
Yeah.
sure, but this was like his main ride, and yeah. So that, like, dude, having my own car, being able to go skate. There was 2 skate parks right next to us, a DIY and a park that was built, you know, and then Woodward was close. So I got to go to Woodward for like a week and a half, and I got to like just fucking get back on the grind and going to AA meetings and just doing everything, you know, that I was asked to do. And like, it was really good for me.
That's
for
great,
sure.
dude.
Yeah.
Just being like you said earlier, you know, you're in the barber shop, you're going to get your hair cut eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Yeah.
How
So,
long were you there for? You said
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you came back home.
I did 2 months. Yeah, and then I came back home. Yeah.
Nice.
And
And
then
did you start
just
your skate career back over again?
Start the career back,
baby.
dude. Start the career, dude, and just start filming again. Yeah.
Yeah, when we and I think this is leading into. Wait, how long ago was this?
This was close
3,
to
4 years ago?
Close
Okay.
to 4 years.
And we're leading into like starting to film for the new video because a lot of the video, the new XX part that you just dropped like whatever a week or two ago was like a lot of it was in Barcelona.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it, dude. Why Barcelona?
So it started actually. There's a lot of Berlin footage too. A lot of stuff in Europe in general is because I met a girl on a cruise ship, and she's like a DJ and producer. Her name's Raven.
Okay.
She is now my girlfriend. But so my friend that throws like electronic music festival on a cruise ship, right? So he had this idea to build a skate park on a cruise ship as it's going from Miami to the Bahamas and back.
Wow. Like
So-
a skate, like a
Well,
mini
like,
ramp? What are
no,
we doing?
like a setup, like quarter pipes, bump to bump with
Okay.
a down rail, and like what you can fit on a cruise ship. Nothing crazy, but enough to get the crowd hyped and like.
Right. It's
You
no
got-
boom boom hunk jam. But
No,
yeah.
it's no boom boom hug jam, but like you got like A-Track DJing, and then like me and Jaws are fucking flying off banisters into quarter pipes and
Amazing.
shit.
That's
you know,
funny, dude.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I met her on the cruise ship, and she lived in Berlin at the time, and then so like, dude, that's really like where my like spark came to like really put in the work for this part, because you know, out here in the States, it's hard. It's really hard to hit spots, get tricks, and like not have that shit. There's the cruise ship.
There it
yeah.
is.
Was
Oh,
that
yeah,
weird? Was
dude.
that weird for you to go on a thing like that when you're sober?
Yeah, it was weird.
Because that's like kind of the start of it, right? You're saying
Yeah,
so. Like
it was
yeah.
weird. It was weird, but I did really good, and I just had good people around me too. That's what it is.
You need that, bro.
When you have like, dude, I had Ty Dolla $ign and like Wax Motif, and that's Gary Destructo, the guy that owns it, and like, dude, they're a bunch of solid people, and like, no, dude, this is the private island we're on.
What?
Yeah, I was actually breaking that coconut open for the girl, Raven.
Amazing.
trying to impress her, dude.
He's like, please open up, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
So
that.
that was the first year. We kind of had some janky setup. Then it got better as the years went on. There she is, right there, DJing.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we got sidetracked.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I like how quick you guys are, just pulling up the content.
We want to see.
Dude,
look at dude, you got great people around you.
Grandparents come on the cruise ship
Yeah.
to party. You know, it's like, dude.
He's all stoned.
Yeah, bro, I was hyped, dog. I was hyped, dude. Look at how sick that is. It's
That's
like
amazing.
That's tight.
never grow up, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You just met
Peter
them?
Pan. Dude.
I just met them on the ship. Yeah.
And they knew the purpose of like
Yes,
that,
they were. The whole cruise ship is for
That's so
this.
dope.
Like, it's for music.
They came for that.
It's 24 hours. Music is playing.
They got on the wrong. They got on the wrong shit.
They get out there like, what the hell?
They said, "God damn it, man!"
They made the best of it. They look like they're having a good time.
Check our tickets.
Dude, it's sick, and they actually have been on all the ships.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're seasoned.
So the guy that started this, he started Hard Festival and EDC, and he
okay,
sold
big
it
dog.
all to Live Nation like years ago, you know. And then he started this.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
The blackjack, dude.
Yeah, and he's rad. Like he's like a OG producer. He's worked with like Pharrell and like a lot of big dogs like Snoop and a lot of people.
Super cool.
So yeah.
So when you got sparked, why?
So dude, so I went. I was talking to the girl, right, and like while I was here, and she's like, "You got to come out to Berlin," and then I just booked a flight and didn't even tell her. Like I didn't tell her I was booking the flight beforehand. I just booked the flight, and I was
Okay.
like, "Hey." The next day, I was like, "Hey, I booked a flight."
Okay, so you just didn't show up because that
No,
would
I
have
didn't
been a little creepy.
Back on.
Little
Fucking-
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
I'm
be-
here.
That would be a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
I thought about it.
Okay.
Hey man, when you
Okay.
know the girl's the one, it's
Hey,
like you'll do whatever it
I
takes
got
to
you.
get there
For sure.
and
For
show
sure.
her, you know, how much she means to you.
Right,
Even though
right.
I didn't know how much she meant to me at that time, but
I love it.
Now
It was
I
in the
do.
workings.
It was in the
Yeah.
works. I knew how hot she was, and I knew her personality ruled. Right. I knew we got along really well, and you know, like she has her thing, and I have mine, and it's like we both travel the world, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went out to Berlin. I was only supposed to stay for 10 days. She surprised me with the trip to Paris in the 10 days that I was there.
Wow.
Because she had like a show out in Paris. So we went out to Paris. We did the whole thing, Eiffel Tower. I rented a scooter. We rode around the city of love. You know, it was fucking rad, dude.
Okay.
It was sick. And then fucking, dude, I just kept extending my ticket. I just kept staying longer and longer. And it was like, I got set up with a good crew of dudes out in Berlin. Like, I had known Justin Summers already.
Oh, yeah.
But he lives out there. And so he put me in with like a filmer and a couple other guys to skate with.
Dope.
And like Denny Pham lives out there and my boy Rocco and this guy Kyle. And like, so I had a little crew of homies and this dude Hershey, like all these like really rad skaters from Germany. And all these dudes skate differently than me. So the filmer's like, I got some spots for you, you know?
Oh, okay.
And so that just like sparked my, because dude, the architecture out in Europe's way sick.
It's the best.
And it's so rad. Like, if those spots were here,
Oh, geez, yeah.
it's done.
Yeah.
It's done. Whether they're going to get blown out or they're going to get knobbed or full-time security, it's like,
Yeah.
So, dude, it was really cool. You know, I spent like 3 months in Berlin. I just kept extending my ticket, and I was filming the whole time. And she would leave, and she would go do her shows and come back, and like,
Beautiful.
It was really rad. And then, she ended up moving to Barcelona.
Okay.
So
okay.
then
it's all adding up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So then I would go out to Barcelona, and I would go spend 6 months a year in Barcelona. And dude, in Barcelona, it is way easier to get clips than
made
out
for
here.
skating.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
It's made for
amazing,
skaters.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. And then when you have a great filmer and like people that are motivated to get out with you, it's
Yeah.
like, and that's all you're focused on. Because when you're home, you have a lot of other things to worry about.
Totally.
When you're like, you feel like you're on a trip, and you're just like, I'm just here to skate and hang out with my girl.
Beautiful part about that too is you're not on a tour. You're kind of skating at your own pace.
Exactly. That's the
That's-
best thing is
yeah.
when you're staying in a country for such a long time and you're not on a trip with 10 to 12 people.
You're not obligated to go to this.
Yeah,
do
and you
that,
don't have
yeah.
limited time in certain cities and spots. Like, you can take your time, go at your own pace. Like,
Yep.
you know, like there was a couple tricks in here that took me days to do. Like, that took me 3 days
Dude,
to do.
that was an amazing trick, by the way. That's a great spot.
Just like rolling away on that cobblestone is so hard.
You need some 58s right there. bro.
I up my wheel size
Yeah.
to 55s out there. And then I would have like 3 different durometer wheels for all different types of spots. I would have like softs, I would have 97s, 99s, like all of that.
That clip before it, the gap to lip slide,
Yeah.
that didn't look like it was physically possible.
It wasn't, dude. So
What did you do?
Funny thing is, dude, it was 2 separate days or 3. I went through 3 boards and I was like, dude, a normal board's not going to work. Like, wood is not going to work. I break it every time I put my board on the rail, snapped in half.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, wonder
rightfully
why.
so. Yeah.
So one of the homies that was out there was a TM for a European board company, and they make a board that has a layer of fiberglass in it.
There we go.
One of those like boards that isn't supposed to break. And dude, I was stressed. Like, you know, like I was like, dude, what is it gonna take? Like, and so they Ubered a board from the skate shop to the spot after I broke my last board,
No.
and I set it up and it worked.
Amazing.
Well, that
It
looks
didn't
like
break.
it looks short enough where you're not going to sack it if you commit, but it looks like you're going to sack it
Yeah,
at the
I
same
mean-
time.
Dude,
But
that would be
with the speed and momentum and the height that I have,
Yeah.
it was not likely, but it could happen. Yeah.
Well, for like what you said, you were 6'3",
Yeah, 6'3".
6'3". Yeah. That's
Like if I lost my board,
Yeah,
and
if
I
you-
was fully committed, yeah, I could sack it for
Yeah.
sure.
it's so interesting because like when I first watched your video part, I did not even expect like any Barcelona footage or any. I honestly pictured like just around.
like Orange County, LA.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I pictured. And then like the majority of the parts like in Europe, I'm like, dude, this is sick.
Yeah, I mean,
not
dude.
like it wouldn't be sick, but I'm just a fan of Europe, man.
Well,
so.
I love the way the
architecture.
spots look.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that was just a spot in the middle of a
Apartment
apartment
area.
complex. And we had like open the gate up through that hallway, and I had to run from across the street through traffic to
Yeah.
get speed for that. But I'm the only one that's ever skated it.
Look at that, bro! You
That was
boosted
actually
over that thing.
fucking super sick.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't throw no water down on you. That's what they
That's
do
another
that.
thing, yeah.
That was in Berlin, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Barcelona, they throw the
Barcelona,
water.
Okay. Cool.
It's the Catalonians that throw the water at you.
They don't play. Or the little pot.
They'll
like
throw
the flower
pots, bro. Yeah. they'll do that. It's crazy.
Catalans,
Yeah.
Dude, the thing that
Holy shit! I didn't even. What, that was in that spot's. That's
You guys have been to that spot.
yeah, well, I was
Nobody's
just,
ever looked at it like that.
and I was just about to say too. It's like, you know, so many spots in this part. You are skating a famous spot, but you're not skating
The way it's skated,
that
right?
it's normally skated.
Yeah.
Like this is a spot where it's like a bank to ledge.
Well, dude, I had to do work. I had to get. First of all, it's hard to get like rub bricks and shit in Europe. I had to like fucking track down someone with a rub brick.
Wow.
I had to like take off some metal pieces on the ledge. I had to rub brick it. I had to clear coat it. Like, I'll put work in to make spots skatable out there. Like, a lot of people are kind of like, whoa, this crazy American.
I probably sat on that ledge before. You know what I mean? Like, not even
and
realizing.
That's the thing is, like, you know, a lot of you guys know these spots.
Yeah.
That thing's probably in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like, no one's ever skated that
No.
way. So, like, I definitely like to look at things differently. Like, even that, people skate that spot all the time, but no one's skated it like that.
I've
Like,
been there a
hit
couple
the other
times,
wall,
it's sad.
you know?
Isn't that like steep ass bank, the Appleyard double primos right there? Yeah.
Appleyard.
Well, this-
And Arto skates it, like a lot
yeah,
of people.
this double primo.
Yeah.
But this is gnarly, bro.
Yeah,
The
that
50-50.
Yeah, that was just the commitment was the scary part. And the ledge is super beveled.
Yeah, man.
So I had to put like 58s on because I was like, the last thing I
Yeah,
wanted was
oh
one
my
of these.
gosh, dude.
Slip out.
Whoa.
One of those
my
heels,
gosh.
you know, like
You'll get destroyed.
flip
right
your
there.
heels and there's just no way out of it.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah.
And that,
it's-
dude, that one, I lost my entire fingernail, ripped from all the way back here. And I'm holding my hand in it with a bandana, and I had adrenaline going. That wall is textured really weird, and as I went up the wall once, my wheels started sliding, and my fingernail grazed the wall, or my hand grazed the wall, and it just ripped my whole dude, like from all the way back here. It was like,
I hate that.
it was like, dude, I've had a lot of injuries, but like pain level wise, that hurt the worst that I've ever dealt with. It felt like I was like horror movie type shit, you know, like getting tortured.
I heard anything on the tips of your fingers is pretty gnarly.
It was terrible,
Yeah.
dude.
Wow.
It was really bad.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I still have the nail. I might get it coated in some gold like Manny.
Hey, the Mohawk,
shit-
the Mohawk was
Say
on
that.
point.
Wear
though.
that shit around my neck. Yeah,
Damn,
dude. I got tired of coloring my hair and shit, and I was just like, fucking,
let's
I'll
do a
cut a
mohawk.
mohawk.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh yeah,
Now-
I love it. Like the name pops up like a minute into it. You're like, all right.
Well, I was gonna say because you had like the intro song, then you had this song. Like, how much of a part did you play in like editing and music and like, all that stuff?
I mean, that
Or-
was really
who put it together?
shout out to Adam Mills because he put this whole part together. He's the brains, you know. He's been the brains, and he found the first song, and he had that Iggy Pop song on ice. Like that Iggy Pop song, the second song I skate to, is one that's not very well known. Like Iggy's obviously he has songs that everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
But that's like kind of like went under the radar, and Mills had that one and always knew someone should skate to it. And then he was like, dude, like if we can get the rights to Iggy Pop, like,
bro.
can you hit Tony up and get the rights? And then I was like, I wonder if Tony knows Iggy Pop. The next day, Tony's on stage with Iggy Pop.
You gotta be
Random.
fucking shitting me.
I
dude.
swear.
Talk about
That is-
timing, bro.
Tony's close friends with Iggy Pop's drummer. So,
Sometimes, God,
Yeah.
God
It's
bless
meant to
Tony
be,
Hawk,
bro.
man.
Meant to
It's
be.
crazy,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
So you
Is
just
that-
put in a word and you said, "Go ahead." You got the. Well, sometimes it's the
it costs
label,
some,
right?
It costs some money, but dude,
okay.
for an Iggy Pop song, we got that shit for
Good, make good amount.
yeah,
Okay.
Pennies
very-
on the dollar.
Very, very reasonable price. Like I think if it was anybody else, it would have been ridiculous. But it was definitely a favor for sure.
So the homie put this together. So you didn't really, you kind of put your trust in him, which is great.
100%. I
I
put my
love
trust
that.
in him. But he would also send me updates and like be like, well, what do you think about this?
Okay.
What do you think about that? Like, do you think this trick should go here or there or whatever? But I definitely trust him and his vision.
I love
you know?
that, man.
Yeah.
I think it's great when you could like, because he's also putting together a video that was like filmed by different people.
Yeah,
too.
and that's
So-
always hard.
Right.
That's always hard, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's not your vision in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to work with kind of what you got.
He did a really good job,
no,
I feel like,
dude,
you know.
he killed it.
And it's good
killed
because all the filmers out there had the same camera as him, so it kind of worked out well. Yeah,
bro, look at this spot. Mason,
dude, Mason 180 switch crooked that, which is fucked up, bro.
I feel like you got the pop, man. You can boost.
I do have the pop,
but
dude, even with the pop, that thing is fucking tall. Like, look, I barely get on this nose grind. Like,
look at that.
That's a hefty bump too.
That is.
It's tall. Like,
Damn.
I'm crouched up right there.
Yeah, front 180 switch crook's pretty.
It's
bad.
Crazy. It's so crazy.
So
props to Mason.
But yeah, congrats on the part. And so you started it off at the this kind of 3 years ago or something.
I would say
that?
so. There's
Little
like
clips here.
There's like 2 older clips in there,
okay.
which would be the front board down the big hubba and the board slide down the big kink hubba in Huntington Beach.
Okay.
The board slide in Huntington's probably 5 years ago.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah.
That was, I can't, that's hard. It's crazy you've held on to it for that long. That's gnarly.
I mean, I knew I was going to do something.
Eventually. Yeah.
I knew I was going to do something at some point.
That's
but dude,
amazing.
crazy with that is I broke my hip and tore my labrum doing that board slide that day.
No way.
But my adrenaline was going so fast that I didn't even I didn't feel pain or anything. And then after I was done, I couldn't walk the next day.
What?
Went and got an MRI, and I was like, yep, femur bone broke through my hip socket, tore my labrum that your femur bone sits in.
What?
Crazy.
Wait, what are we talking about? Which trick are we
we'll get
talking
there.
about?
It's
Okay,
the
it's
board
coming,
slide?
it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, the kink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
wait,
got
what was
you,
the healing process for that?
That was when I was shooting the peptides up into my
there we
hip.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, this was sick. This
I had to get one ledge
old
trick
spot,
at a local
man.
spot.
Yeah, dude.
Sick.
I love that. Yeah, that
That's gnarly too.
and that's the same spot.
It's the same spot, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as the board slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Instagrams with like the bales and bales
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bales and stuff like that. You
here we
like
go.
definitely worked for it.
Oh, I worked for it for
Yeah.
sure. It was an all-day
Oof.
thing.
Oh my God.
God.
Wait, so at this point, your hip is broken?
Yeah, here, yeah.
Hold on.
No, bro, like not just broken, like my femur bone broke through my hip socket, like,
Goodness.
and torn labrum.
What?
Yeah,
How is that possible?
dude, adrenaline is crazy.
Wait, that was on that first bail? That happened?
That was on the bale where my foot like slips off the ledge.
Yeah.
If you've seen it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where it slips off that kink, it doesn't look like much,
Oh.
but just the force and the impact and however my leg moved, it did it. Yeah.
Psycho,
What did they tell you you're fucked? Or like we have to get surgery or something?
Well,
or?
that was like my surgeon was like, hey, let's put you on the peptides and try to get you going without opening you up for surgery. Let's see what happens.
Crazy. Did that spark? Right
Yeah,
there?
it sparked. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Look
right
at that.
there.
You see a little spark, Dubs? Bang.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so your hip's good now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is like a goddamn album cover right here. Look at this.
There you
bro.
go,
This is
dude.
insane.
That's my boy. There's Justin Mulford right
Look at
there.
that. Smoke in the mouth, sunglasses,
He's
motorbike.
gnarly, dude.
You guys have talked about his video part on
he's
here.
fucking
Yeah.
gnarly.
He's a street dude that
Yeah,
does a
yeah.
psycho,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Psycho.
this trick, dude, this is like 8 to 9 to 10 different times going back.
I love that. Did you put that up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
love
what is
that.
this? What's going on here?
So dope.
Put a spot at a spot.
Yeah.
You know? I had to get
amazing.
creative with it.
Oh, it's sick, dude. Because the lip slide works so well that it just puts your back wheels on the wall.
You would think it works that easy.
No,
but I had to do a lot of configurations to the rail to make that actually work.
Oh, interesting. Like
Different
angles?
levels, different angles, making the rail go bend into the wall instead of out. I had tried this like 8 separate times. Like
Okay.
I had gone back and I got to a point where I thought it wasn't possible. Just because of the trajectory of like just physics.
What made it possible this time?
Because I put the bar more up into the wall instead of like diagonal.
Oh, you were trying to.
And I also put blocks. There's like 4 or 5 wooden blocks on the beginning of the rail. So it brings the rail instead of like into the wall. you know?
I see.
It almost
I
looks like
see
you're
what
like-
you're saying right there.
So down there at the bottom,
yeah.
there's blocks.
Right.
And then at the top, there's no blocks. So it's almost, the rail's almost pushing into the wall.
It's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's almost like you're doing a frontside ollie, but you just catch the lip slide right in the middle,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
But look, it puts your back wheels right on that wall, so you can just it's almost like a roller coaster.
Yeah, and
you
then
ride it right down.
committing to it was
I
fucking
can
scary
imagine.
for me. That was the biggest part, was getting over the. And dude, I was almost about to give up there. It was almost done. I was about to retire that spot too. And then
That was a cool trick,
worked
man.
out.
That was a cool.
yeah,
I
you
like
could
that.
tell that was the first one. That was the first one I put down out of the whole time. Like you could
Seriously?
tell I'm holding on for my dear life.
You're like,
That was the first actual one that I committed to.
Oh.
Yeah.
man, it looked fun.
Yeah.
That's dude. That is
Nuts.
insane. That 50-50 yank.
That was
Look at that.
that was a scary one.
Bro.
That's that OG spot, right?
Yeah, that's the OG
But it's a bigger.
spot.
That's a bigger.
That's
Oh,
a bigger
yeah, for
section,
sure.
yeah. I always had dreams of hitting the top rope there, but it just was never possible. There was never the right quarter pipe,
Right.
anything built right. So
And that's an interesting quarter pipe. It's not even a quarter pipe. It's like a bank with,
Hey,
with the kink in it.
hey man, you got a bunch of unprofessional concrete workers out here building quarter pipes. That's gonna look like
Should have
that.
got Kyle Berard down there.
Dude,
You guys
I-
built that one?
Yeah.
That's sick. Dude,
Yeah.
what a fucking look at that. Bam.
But yeah, the transitions were all fucked up,
Right.
and it was way harder than I thought.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Did
Was
it
anyone
take-
else skating with you?
No.
I was going to say, it's like a one person.
No, it was just me.
Yeah, there's other dude right there. Just saying.
Clive's up there, but he was just cruising.
Dude, Clive.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Did that take you a while, dude? It
Dude.
looked like that was kind of at dusk.
That was at dusk, bro.
Yeah.
That was like I was about to leave to go out to Barcelona, and
wow.
Burnett was there, and like, dude, my dad pulled up because I was like, I need my dad on this one. You know what I mean? So my
Need
dad,
another angle.
My dad pulled up, and I kind of felt like, I was like, all right, pressure's on now. Pops is
I
here.
love
Like,
that.
I gotta fucking put it down. But initially, I didn't want to grab out. I didn't want to grab out. I just wanted to 50 it and pop out. And then it just wasn't working.
Huh.
And
okay.
then Burnett was just like, dude, just grab it out. Fuck it.
Yank
If that's
it.
what it's got to take for you to do it, just grab it. So, yeah.
But also Burnett is like look at the photo that he got too. Like, it's such a good,
Right when he's getting
Oh,
Bam.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
such a good
dude,
photo.
he's a legend, man. He's been
Yeah.
shooting photos for so long. He's the best.
So you didn't want to yank it out, but you did yank it out. Are you happy that you yanked it out?
I'm
or do
happy
you still
that I
wanna-
rolled away.
Okay. Because
Dude.
sometimes it's not the, even if it's not the one that you imagined, it's sometimes it, I don't know, it's not fulfilling in a way, right? It's like,
Yeah.
I wanted to do it this way, but I
No,
settled.
I was happy.
Okay.
I was fine with it.
Okay,
Yeah, I was
gotcha.
fine. Just because of how fucking
Dude.
hard it was.
Oh, great. Congrats.
Thank you.
Amazing,
Congrats.
dude.
Big
Great
congrats,
video
brother.
part. Loved every minute of it. I love the Europe vibe too.
Yeah.
It's a great, I love Europe. So it's such a good vibe.
Yeah, oh, dude, Europe's the best, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, dude, it was like that. It was like that spark for me. Like going out there, new spots, like new people to skate with, and like dudes that are like. And it was like you're not on a trip, like you said. It's like you're just
Bro.
you're there. You're not really restricted of time and spots. Like you can take your time, and then just shit just started moving, and then the clips were flowing, and it was like we know what we're doing.
Starting to all come together.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great, dude. So what about now? Video parts out. We were, couple weeks ago, and no, just like a week ago.
Yeah.
What have you been out skating? You chilling? Like what's are you just keeping it moving at this point? You had the hip thing because was the hip thing more recent?
No, that was a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, I mean, my lady's in town
Oh,
from
cool.
Barcelona. She came out for the premiere and stuff. So I'm just kind of hanging with her, taking a little time.
Nice.
I'm skating, just like having fun though. I'm not like right back in the streets, like fucking. Dude, when it gets down to like the end of a video part and like you got like shit you have to do,
Yeah.
it gets so strenuous and so
Taxing.
like taxing on your mind and your body and everything. So I'm just kind of, and then I got PSL, like I'm like,
That's
dude,
it.
that's a lot of work. Like I'm helping Mike Mo and Vince out with PSL,
Right.
like, from the beginning, and like dealing with all that, I got a job.
So you're not in PSL, but you're helping BT behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
No,
Okay,
I'm not skating
cool.
in PSL. I'm just helping like coordinate stuff and
Nice.
I guess manage whatever I need to that those dudes don't want to deal with.
Okay.
So-
And that's coming up soon. I mean, by the time this
will air.
airs, we'll already be one PSL
One
down.
PSL
So
down, yeah. So that's been a lot of work. I'm doing whatever else I can. I'm the team manager for this new peptide company called Amino Innovations. So I got that going on. And
you team man, I'd love to get a little box.
Yeah,
Of that.
dude.
Yeah, we
9
get
Club
a
box.
little pack, guys. We'll get the 9 Club a pack.
Hey, we'll
for
give you
sure.
a pack if you give us a pack. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
that's all I came here for was for the box.
We
of
got
9 Club
it.
here.
We scratch your back, you'll scratch our
That's
back.
right.
Huh?
That's right. But yeah,
That's
dude,
cool. What's it called again?
It's called Amino Innovations.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
So
good.
it's if people are scared of needles, this is a great alternative.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's it's really good. I've been taking it for months, and I really love the stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
it's right there.
Got
It's
the
good
BBC.
stuff.
Got a Thrasher logo on there too.
I guess so.
Featured
by-
Oh, you know what? They run ads in Thrasher now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they got to put a 9 Club logo.
Oh,
on the
didn't you have
bottom
an ad
too,
there?
man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, I
Yeah,
saw
they
I
ran
that.
did
an
see
ad.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
did see
they ran an ad. So
Yeah.
it's cool,
I
dude.
love
We got
that.
like
Okay.
we got a good team, fools, and good team,
Beautiful,
good squad
man.
of guys, and
Who's on the team?
we got Antoine Dixon, we got Lizard King, we got Dominic Walker, Sean Hale,
Damn.
Jaws, Kevin Backel, and Greg Letska.
Nice.
And the 9 Club.
And the 9 Club. And everyone
That's a great
at the 9
team.
Club. Yeah, no, it's
Wow.
solid for sure. It's solid, yeah.
Love that, dude.
Yeah, so I got that going on, and then, the goal is to put out another video part by
Yeah.
the end of the year.
Whoa. Seriously?
Not of this magnitude.
Bro, what do you mean you are that magnitude, dude.
Not like a 7-minute long video part, but
Okay,
like
okay.
something shorter, 2 to 3 minutes.
So we got our eye on a prize. We got our little end of the year.
I want to. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the goal.
That'll
as
be
long
dope.
as I can stay healthy and stuff.
Because we've done the 7-minute video part, which took a couple years. Even the
Yeah.
trick was like 5 years old. But then
Yeah.
now it's like, hey, let's try the 1 year part, see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're always going out with these dudes that are,
For sure.
skating all the time.
Yeah, and I'll be back out in Europe, so
there you
more Europe footy to come.
Dude, is there any spots out in Europe that you
There's some that
Try- yeah,
there's one
okay,
that
you're-
got away.
we're
heavy.
gonna get it?
It would have been my last trick.
Seriously, that
Yeah.
Oh,
that
shit.
gnarly.
Yeah, it was like a bonus after Black Ender. Like
Okay,
I was trying it in
Okay.
December, or I tried it. I went out to Barcelona for my birthday in November, stayed through December, came back before Christmas. But I tried it 2 days in a row, which I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have tried it one day, waited a little bit,
time, okay.
and then went back. But I blew my heel out, bro, so bad. One of those heel bruises that's still lingering,
Oh,
and that was 3 months ago.
is
months
it at
ago.
a spot that we know?
No.
Well, it's at a spot that we know, but it's a different spot. The same spot. Yeah.
Same spot,
Actually,
different spot.
yeah.
Nobody knows about it. but
No, spot that you guys would know, but the spot's not. at the
Yeah.
spot.
I'm not
Exactly.
skating that spot.
I'm not skating that spot. But yeah, so that's one that got away, dude,
Okay,
that I
okay.
know I could fucking do as
Gotcha.
long as I just stay on my board.
Okay.
But I just kicked out and bruised my heel. And I tried to stay in Barcelona so I could land that trick. And because I really wanted it, I wanted a surprise for
right.
for the video, like, because people, the interview was coming out before the video, obviously, and my last trick is a photo in the mag.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be like not a photo that was in the mag,
I
something
getcha.
that's like no one's seen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and I was gonna try it again, but then I found out what photos were getting ran in the mag, and there was a trick that I didn't land,
No.
and it was already going to print, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, what do I do?" So Mills was like, "Just fly home and land the trick, and then save that last trick for your next part."
I mean,
So-
not. It's good advice.
No, it was
Like-
good advice because I knew if I went back to the spot and I just kicked my board out and I had to land on my feet again, I would not be able to walk for a couple months.
And then you wouldn't have gotten that.
And then I wouldn't have gotten that trick.
So you got the trick.
Yeah, it was the nose grind on the bump to wall.
Oh, okay.
That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. So I just went back with the same outfit, same shirt,
Isn't
same
that
pants.
funny, man?
And I'll never put myself in that position again, though.
Right.
Like giving a photo to Burnett that you
Yeah.
haven't landed, and then it's going to print, and then
It
you're in
happens.
Europe, and then you're like, fucking pressure's on, dude. You know?
It does happen.
So
though, bro,
that was like
yeah.
the last day I had to film before the video had to get turned in
Okay.
to Thrasher.
Yeah, having a fucking
And-
interview or something come out with their part coming out right next to it.
Yeah,
and it's just
exactly.
not
And
in
it's
there.
just not in there. That's just so whack.
You're like,
And dude, I had 5 minutes left of light to land that nose grind. Like,
Dude, you in the dusk, bro.
I had been trying it for like 4 hours that day, and then it just worked.
That's so crazy.
It was like
man.
one of those ones where you black out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like,
For sure.
holy fuck, I'm rolling away.
We talk about that all the time.
And people don't understand that. They're like, how do you black out? Like, you're not high, you're not drunk. Like, what? How do you just black? I'm like, I don't know how it happens, but
It's a crazy.
you're all of a sudden riding away.
No, you're like so focused and in tune that you kind of forget that you're focused and in tune, and you
Yeah.
fucking land it. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, I did it.
Yeah, and you've been torturing yourself for so long, trying this trick, like, fucking, it's under your feet, you're kicking it out, you're fucking, all these
Yeah.
things, and then it just happens, and you're just like, holy shit. And then that high lasts for like 30 seconds, then you're like, fuck, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
What
Damn.
do I got to do next? So yeah, but I got my last trick for my next part
ready to go.
in my head, and I've tried it, and I know I can do it. So, yeah.
Are you gonna go to some new places?
I want to explore Spain more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think, dude, Spain has so much to offer. Like, even if you just go a little bit outside of Barcelona into the hills and into the smaller
Oh,
cities
yeah.
around the big city, dude, there's so much untouched gems. Like, especially for the way that I like to skate.
I
like,
was just about to say that.
creative spots, like transitions, banks,
man.
cool different spots. Like, it's funny because that one bank to ledge that everyone skates in Barcelona, where I
Yeah.
ollie over the rail and back 50 the ledge.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was like, who was it? Shad Lambert or something commented on the post. He was like, and they said ollie over 50 wasn't possible.
There you go.
I know. I knew exactly that too. I was going to bring it up, but we just kind of like we were talking about something else. But another spot that like everybody used to skate, and then you did it different.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't. Yeah, I'm stoked. Hopefully, I want to see the next video part, dude.
Well,
Go get your ender first, and then you can work
dude,
backwards.
that's
bro.
actually, I think, the best way to do it.
Fuck
And
yeah.
sometimes
dude.
that shit can just happen on accident.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
either you don't have it planned. You just come across a spot and it just happens, and then you're like, whoa,
I love when
And then
that
you
happens.
got it, and if something else comes up,
and it's bonus.
you got bonus,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure.
So I can't, man. That's good, dude.
Super sick.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on everything, bro.
Thank you guys.
And
Thank you.
yeah, it's unfortunate because this is the first episode where we're not giving away any nine clubs. Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yeah, we
bro.
got rid of everything.
We're changing
Yeah.
the ways
Sorry,
that we
dude.
do, but we'll take the peptides, man. Thank you so much.
So you guys get free product. I don't.
No, we got some nightclubs.
All right,
Wait,
all
first
right.
of all, David Lloyd, dude,
Thanks,
congrats
Chris.
on everything.
Ron,
bro.
thank you. Kelly,
Dave. Fuck yeah, dude.
Raj in the back.
Hell yeah.
I know you're. Well, listen, we got the. Hold on. We got the 9 Club shirt for you
There
right
we
here,
go.
bro.
I like
There it
it.
is.
This better be in the next video part.
Yes,
bro,
all right,
You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
well-
you better take that to Berlin or Barcelona.
The next cruise you go on or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
how
I'll just-
random.
I'll just have to
Those are random.
come
things.
back on the podcast after the next one.
Dude, you're always welcome, man.
Thank
The
you,
door's
guys.
always open, dude.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated out there, dude. We got the Yeti
That's
9
huge.
Club thermos right there. The best things about these is they're dishwasher safe. A lot of the water bottles
Yeah.
are not.
Yeah.
That is. You throw in that dishwasher, bro, you're good.
This is a come up right here, dude.
Yeah.
These things they're not cheap, dude.
They are not
And
cheap.
Yeti, great.
I don't know. I thought you'd liked our new
The camo.
print
I like
hat,
the camo.
bro.
I like the
I picked
camo.
this out especially for you,
Thank
dude,
you.
because I know
thank
you like.
You got that made especially for me.
You
right?
like the you like the kind of the you're the hat guy, man. You know, I don't know how else to put it. But you like the hats.
Yes,
There's a 9
thank you,
Club
thank you,
Richardson hat. We teamed up with Richardson. They make the
Nice.
best fitting hats, man. Especially the
Nice.
truckers, dude. And last but not least, yes, you are on the Bolt team.
Made it.
You know, this is the highly.
Thank you.
We almost have 400 people on our squad,
Dude.
bro. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah. It's coming upon that. So, yeah, here you
It's
go,
like
dude.
You
Similar,
know?
you already know.
Similar.
Well, we're trying to.
Hey, man. You know what, dude?
Trying to replicate. trying to replicate.
Yo, bro. Hey, bolts are hard to come by nowadays. So
I'm telling you, man.
This is sick.
Those better last you the whole year.
This
okay?
is sick. But dude, why don't I have why isn't there the one silver or gold
everybody now-
bolt?
This is true.
What's
People-
going on there,
That's been
dude?
brought up quite
People
a bit.
ask about that. Okay, next run of bolts, what do we do? The silver or gold?
I think silver.
Orange.
Silver.
I think silver kind of just matches with the actual
Or,
grip tape
I mean,
kind
yeah,
of.
orange is your guys' vibe.
It is, but I don't know if that's
but
like the
I'd
best
say
move.
silver.
Though.
I think silver.
Okay,
Silver's
Because
good.
it's always good. People either like to put it on the foot that they flick,
Yeah.
the top bolt, or their switch. Like, it just tells you where we know where the front of the board is
For
but
sure.
It's just like, dude, that's like a pet peeve of mine.
Same.
I always have to have that silver or gold
do,
bolt
huh?
on the front left top.
Front left top.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just color one
get
of
a
these,
mark.
the
Okay.
top with
Okay.
the silver, and we'll be good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Or just grab a silver one out of a thing and then just use that. You know what I mean? Just-
Yeah.
Go to the hardware store,
And then
dude.
put it back on in the kit so there's -1 bolt.
Go to local
Yes.
Ace Hardware. And
Yeah.
just, yeah.
You can find them all.
No, I love it, dude. I'm hyped.
Maybe
a
we'll-
bit. I've been looking for a new hardware sponsor.
Oh,
so.
dude.
He's looking around, dude.
Beautiful.
People going to VHS tapes.
I've been sending sponsor me tapes, dude, from the VHS cam, and no one's been hitting me up. But I'm hyped.
Luckily we saw the sponsor me tape.
Yes.
It's called
We saw it.
XX.
Yes,
By the
thank
way,
you.
go check it out. If you haven't seen the XX part, everybody that's listening or watching, the link is in the description below. Go check it out because it's beautiful. Leave a comment, leave a like. Let's get this thing trending at #1 on YouTube.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
No, it's been great, dude.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so much.
guys.
Hey, David, once again, the door's always open. You know, maybe when you're done with the next video part, come back. Dude, come hang out anytime, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Dude. Thanks for
Yeah,
having
yeah.
me,
Of
guys.
course,
Thanks for
dude.
coming, bro.
9 Club.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
My guy.
That was
boys.
great.
Good shit, man.